Hi there guys, it's Justin here again, twice in one day. The pain, the horror, but whatever. So anyways, in today's video, what I'm going to be focusing on is some settings that you can apply that will optimize your system for when you play online competitive games. This is specifically for a viewer of mine called, and I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Kurtle. Please tell me if it's wrong. But anyways, Kurtle buddy, this is for you. But anyways, before I get to it, just full disclosure, the games I normally play are open world, single player games where connectivity isn't really the highest priority. So this isn't really my area of speciality, but I've scoured the internet, I've aggregated the best results or the best findings that I could find over about 5 or 6 different websites, and these are the best settings I found. So anyways guys, let's get to it. Right, so the first step is that you're going to update Windows to the latest version, or at least to the latest update that Windows wants to push out to you. Whether you're using Windows 10 or Windows 11, the same process applies. So go to Windows Update. Now I've got Windows Defender disabled, that's why this doesn't want to install for me. But anyways, what you're going to do is just click on check for latest updates, and then whatever updates are available, just go ahead and download that. And then once your updates have finished updating, restart your system, and then once all the updates have been installed, go ahead and for Windows 11 press pause for 5 weeks, because you don't want updates running in the background, because obviously that's going to kill your connectivity and also your bandwidth. So once you've updated your system completely, go ahead and on Windows 11 pause your updates for 5 weeks. And if you're on Windows 10, once your updates have finished installing, just click on pause and update continuously until pause updates grays out. So that's also, I think it's also 5 or 6 weeks that updates get blocked in the background. Right, and then the next step that you want to do is making sure that you've got ultra latency mode switched on in the NVIDIA control panel. So just right click on your desktop, select NVIDIA control panel, and I'm going to assume that you got all your settings how you want them. If not, I will link a video to show you how to optimize your NVIDIA control panel according to your needs. But just make sure that low latency mode is switched to ultra. So now you got off or ultra, or I have off or ultra. I believe that some other people might even have on as well. Just switch it to ultra mode, press apply, close off NVIDIA control panel. Right guys, and then the next step is going to be to ensure that you got game mode switched on, as well as GPU accelerated hardware scheduling. Or I think I messed it up, but anyways, you know what I mean. So just if you're on Windows 11, obviously it's a little, things look a little bit different to Windows 10, but they function the same. So in Windows 11, just go to gaming, just make sure that game mode is switched on, and then go to graphics, change default graphics settings, and just make sure that hardware accelerated GPU scheduling is switched on. Next, what you're going to be doing is disabling Nagle's algorithm. It was a feature in Windows 10 which was supposed to help with connectivity, but for online gaming it actually they cause a bit of packet delays which cause stuttering in online games. So long story short, you're going to disable it. So what you're going to do is you're going to press Windows key and R, you're going to type in CMD, and then from there you're going to type in ipconfig, all big caps, and then just press enter, and then you're going to be looking for your IPv4 address. In my case, it's 192.168.11.117.1, sorry. So just to reiterate, this is what you're looking for, IPv4 address. So don't close this off, we're going to cross-reference this. So next what you're going to do is you're going to press Windows key and R again, and then you're going to type in regedit. Damn it, sorry. Typing in the dark here. Right, so then in the description of the video, I'm going to put a link this is for Nagle's algorithm. Just go ahead and copy that link, as I said in the description of the video. And then in regedit, what you're going to do is you're just going to highlight computer, and you're going to press paste, and then you're going to press enter, and that's going to take you to computer, HQ local machine system, current control set, services, TCP, IP, parameters, interfaces. So now what you're going to do is you're going to cross-reference all these folders here until you find that IPv4 address. Okay, so now let's just go through all these folders. It's not there, 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 it's not there. I already know it's in this folder over here. So that number, my IPv4 number is 192.168.117.1. Sorry, it's this one over here. And as you can see, it corresponds with this number over here. So now, because I know this is the right key that contains that IPv4 address, what you're going to do is anywhere in this folder here, you can just right click, and then you're going to create a new D word, and then you're going to right click again, and you can create another D word. Right, and then in the description of the video, remember I said I'm going to paste this link over here in the description of the video. Below this link, what I'll do is I'll paste the following names that you're going to rename these two new D word values over here. So first link, or first value, is going to be TcpAckFrequency. So just go ahead and copy that, and then new value. What you're going to do is you're just going to rename this, and then you're just going to paste in what you copied. So TcpAckFrequency, just click here, and then just double click that, give it a value of 1, press OK, and then below that there will be TCPNoDelay. Just copy that, and then new value, just rename that, and then paste. So it's going to be TCPNoDelay. Just go double click that, press 1. Okay, so now what you've done is you've disabled Nagle's algorithm. So just go ahead, close this off, and restart your computer, and that's going to take us to the next step. Right guys, so the next step is going to be to alter our DNS values. Normally they're set to automatic, and we're going to give them 2 different values, which is going to give us better results for online gaming. So what you're going to do is, whether you're on Windows 10 or Windows 11, you see where it says it gives you this little Wi-Fi symbol. Windows 10, just click on it. Windows 11, obviously you have to right click. Then you're going to go to network and internet settings. And then what we're going to do is we're going to be altering Wi-Fi. So just go to click on Wi-Fi, and then whatever your network name is, just go right click in Windows 10 and Windows 11, just click this little arrow over here, and then you're going to go down, and then you're going to find where it says DNS server assignment. And what you're going to do is wherever it says DNS server assignment, you're going to edit that. Now your settings are going to be automatic DHCP. What you want to do is select manual, and then this should be off by default. You're going to put IPv4 on, and then in the 2 values, the preferred DNS and the alternate DNS, what you're going to do in the first one, you're going to put a value of 1.1.1.1. And then for alternate DNS, what you're going to do is you're going to put a value of 1.0.0.1. What you're going to do then, click save, and you're done with that. Right, then the next thing that you're going to do is disabling all background apps from running whilst using playing a game or using a computer. Because obviously the last thing that you want to do is have menial tasks running in the background that take away from your bandwidth. So in Windows 10, what you're going to do, obviously I don't have Windows 10 open here, you got to set your system settings, and then you look for privacy and security, and then you scroll down until you get to background apps. Just go ahead and switch off that toggle. So for Windows 11, it's a little bit more complicated. Earlier today, I did a video on how to tweak Windows 11 with WinError Tweaker. I want you to download WinError or watch that video and follow the steps. But basically what you're going to be doing is this. So now as you open up WinError Tweaker, right close to the top, it gives you Windows 11, and then the third option is to disable background apps. So go ahead and disable background apps. As you can see, I've already done that. So if you're on Windows 11, watch the video that I'm going to link at the end of this video, and that's going to show you how to disable background apps and also just some other cool tweaks for Windows 11. Right, so the next step that you're going to do is switching off notifications. So for Windows 11 and for Windows 10, what you do is just go to your search, type in notifications, and so what you want to do is notification privacy settings. Just click on that and just make sure that all these toggles are off. So for Windows 10, I think notifications is actually, once you open up settings, it's going to be under display and system, if I'm not mistaken. So just find notifications and switch that off. Because obviously at the end of the day, the last thing you want is to be in a game situation and then you're about to shoot somebody, and then a stupid system notification pops up. A, it's going to kill you, and B, it's going to annoy the crap out of you. So switch off notifications. Right, and then the next step that you want to do is make sure that you got enhanced pointer precision switched off when it comes to your mouse. So just yet again, just go to search, type in mouse settings, and just click on mouse settings, additional mouse settings, and then go to pointer options, and then just switch off enhanced pointer precision. Click apply, press OK. Right, and we've almost come to the end. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to search and just type in advanced system settings. There we go. Go to advanced system settings, and from here you're going to go to performance, go to settings, and then I like to leave a couple of these options on just to make things look a little bit nicer. But just to reiterate, I don't really play online games, so maybe what you want to do is maximize that performance. Don't think these really make such a big difference, but you can either just go for adjust base performance and switch all these off, or what I like to do is use drop shadows, smooth edges, translucent selection rectangle, and show thumbnails instead of icons. Press apply, and then what you do is go to advanced, and in advanced you're going to set virtual memory. So virtual memory, it's just a fail safe. If you've got any memory leaks, you want to make sure that you've got enough virtual memory available just in case you have a memory leak whilst you're playing a game. So I've got 16 gigs of RAM, so I've just set my RAM to 8 gigs, or my virtual memory to 8 gigs. So let's say you got 8 gigs of RAM, go ahead and set your virtual memory to 8 gigs as well. I wouldn't recommend setting virtual memory to anything bigger than 8 gigs because you're not going to see a performance increase. It's just a fail safe to make sure that if you have a memory leak, that you have virtual memory available. So how you go about this is just press on change, and then by default it's going to automatically manage paging file. This is going to be ticked and everything else is going to be grayed out. So just untick automatically manage paging file, and then go to click on custom size, and then like I said, I wouldn't recommend anything bigger than 8 gigs of paging file. So just go ahead and select initial size 8192, because that's 8 gigs in I can't even think of the right word. That's 8 gigs, just trust me. And then maximum size 8192 as well. Set, okay, and then it's going to prompt you to restart your computer. Go ahead and restart your computer. Right, and that's going to bring us to our last two steps. The second last step is, and I'll link a video to this at the end of the video. What I want you to do, if you haven't already installed the Bitsum highest performance power plan, please go ahead and click on the link. I'm gonna tie into the end of the video. That's just going to show you how to install Bitsum highest performance and because I think by default these days computers are loaded with balanced, and it's very difficult to get all the old power profiles back. So that's why I just recommend watch the video and install bits and highest performance, and then set all your settings according to that video. It's going to push out a little bit of extra performance for you. And then the last step, and unfortunately I can't show you in this video because it's on my Windows 10 install, but what you're going to do is in Steam, you're going to switch off auto update games in Steam, because that also steals from your bandwidth while you're playing online games. And then so the same thing applies if you use the Epic Game Store. But like I said, I'm just installing Windows 11 at the moment, so I don't have Steam or Epic on this install of Windows 11. So just go and make sure that you got auto update switched off on Steam and auto update switched off on Epic Game Store. Anyways guys, that's today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subbed to the channel just yet, please go ahead and destroy, attack that subscribe button, and the like button, go and smash it. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Cheers.